right. So making his way up to the stage. This is kind of funny. So I was mentioning how, Justyce is the older brother of GamerDog, and Chumples is the older brother of Ploopy.
And
so
now we got the reverse of it.
Yep, we got the reverse matchup here. Let's see if Ploopy can kind of bring back some honor back to the Wood household. All right. So the matchup is going to be Palutena Game & Watch. Now I know Ploopy is very, very seasoned in this matchup as one of the top players from the Kansas City region. Toffee picked up Palutena just for this specific reason to play against Ploopy. And yeah, because of it, he's got a lot of experience in this matchup, but he's also learned that this matchup is really tough to play.
For Palu?
For Game & Watch.
Oh, okay.
Funnily enough. Obviously, Palu's going to have to be on her P's and Q's, going to have to play pretty much pristine, but stuff like back air and dash attack really throw off Game & Watch's game plan, for sure.
Yeah. Just the invincibility on that back air and stuff. It's so crazy.
Yeah, but one of the biggest things is that up air. It can rob stocks if you're not careful with your landings. So Ploopy's going to have to watch out for that.
Does it beat out the down air, do you think?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
that makes sense.
Unless you hit specifically on Palu's head, you can get it to trade. But if you hit any of the sides, you're just going to explode off the top.
Yeah, Game & Watch are really light characters that will just take stocks super early.
Yeah, I mean, and that's always kind of been the game plan against Game & Watch. If you have like an up air that can beat out, or if you can position your up air or vertical KO move to beat out the down air, it's really tough for the Game & Watch player because otherwise they're pretty floaty and pretty light, like you said.
Yeah. This stage in particular, like the blast zones are a bit higher than normal, so might save him like a super specific percent window, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty huge stage for Ploopy to be able to go to. But obviously, Palutena does boom from Town and City herself because of that very good and strong back throw that they have, killing off the sides earlier. And then back air is always a very big KO option, very popular among Palutenas.
Yeah, as we saw to take the first stock.
Yes, exactly. All right, and yeah, you see Ploopy, they're going to just go opt for the air dodge because he knows if he tries to challenge that up air, he's going to lose 9 times out of 10. Yeah.
Doesn't really have any options to beat that out, huh? He just kind of has to float to the side.
Yep. And, Game & Watch, he has a good bit of movement. Pretty tricky with his aerial drift, but sometimes Palutena can just get there first and faster, so.
Yeah. It's clipped by that forward air, and again, those close side blast zones.
Yeah, big benefit, especially that platform layout. That's really what put Justyce in that sour scenario in the first place. Wow, that was a big down tilt to kind of catch Ploopy drift towards ledge there, and the back air just closing it out.
Yeah, Palu having like down tilt confirms. Since it's a multi-hit, it's weird to me.
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. You get a lot of time for that down air to connect, and then you can just react to it connecting pretty much because of how long that down tilt is out. All right, you see Ploopy really just starting to get these buttons out in rapid succession. Justyce just getting nicked by a lot of these hitboxes. He has to play a little bit more pristine if he wants to get away from the Game & Watch pressure.
A lot of damage already racked up for sure.
Yeah, we're in that scenario where those forward airs are going to start KOing, and the big chair, that's Ploopy's ace in the hole. He kind of just whips out that F-tilt, and it really packs a punch.
With how much shield pressure was being put out, too, it would have been really difficult for him to decide to shield in that situation.
Yeah, big conditioning on Ploopy's part. You can tell that grinding the matchup out with Toffee has paid off so far, but let's see if Justyce can kind of fire back here.
Yeah.
All right, game 2 on our hands.
Back to town still.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a pretty solid stage for both players. Yeah,
I know they both like having platforms a lot because they just get extra combos and extensions.
Yeah, and then there is a transformation without platforms completely that kind of just throws it up into the air for each player.
Definitely not characters I'd think of when thinking about characters that enjoy FD, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a little awkward for both of them. Which is why I believe that we're here, you know, stage picking is not always about picking your best stage, but just picking the best net stage for you. So
yeah,
taking into account your opponent's strengths and weaknesses is a big thing in stage counter picking. All right, when in doubt, narrow it out. Justyce finds the back area, the right side of town, and infamous for being super close and very easy to take stocks out.
Yep. Not dying off that top blast zone anytime soon.
Yeah.
Especially with Game & Watch up there.
Oh, yeah, and that's probably a big boon for Justyce and why he ran it back here. You know, that high ceiling gives him a lot of, wiggle room to, take up airs, take nairs, because you're not dying off the top until, like, really high, really deep red percents.
A little tricky with the recoveries here.
Oh, yeah, and that's exactly how you have to be because Game & Watch, more than most, is very susceptible to two-framing, kind of just snapping you up off the ledge. So Ploopy has to just kind of go up and over, and you see that down air finally coming right back down.
Does take it off the top.
Wow, that was such a crazy up B, like perfectly spaced where Ploopy was immediately able to act off of that platform.
The height of this middle platform is like perfect for that nair to just get canceled right before the last hit. It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse for Ploopy, but I mean, if he gets more comfortable with it, he could probably do some stuff, but that back air gonna stuff his stock out.
Both stocks have been lost to back air so far.
Ow.
Fair just sneaking through those hits of the nair and almost taking the stock itself.
Yeah, and that's a big back air from Ploopy.
Caught the start.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're chilling out on the right side of town here. Big nair starter from Justyce, but can't really find the follow-up.
Starting his own combo up here. Getting the percent back to even.
Yeah, Game & Watch just known for being able to just rack up the damage, but that's the first up air we've seen connect on that down air. Ploopy kind of got put in a perilous scenario, but able to work his way out here. That dash attack giving him the advantage that he needs.
That back air once more.
Yeah.
A really solid option to just be throwing out whenever.
Yeah, these two have just been connecting hits back and forth. Not much, time to breathe for both players here in this last stock.
It feels like that hitbox on Game & Watch forward air is deceptively small.
Oh yeah, it's a tough move, Oh, we're gonna empty out the bucket and immediately a back air for a back air. And,
all three stocks lost to back air.
Yep, all three stock to back air indeed. And that town and city pick really paying dividends. Kind of gets every single stock there killing off the side.
Oh, we got a little glitch on the camera there.
Yeah, a little jittery. Ploopy a little excited.
Will we be seeing the town for the third game in a row?
It would be interesting to see for sure, but if he could, I would imagine that Ploopy would want to go somewhere else here.
Jittering again on this camera.
Swapping over to the gameplay here. We're here on small battlefield. Stage optimal for these 1v1 engagements.
Getting a lot more combos here so far.
Oh yeah. So we saw a lot in these first couple of games that Justyce was just kind of getting clipped by the snare, and Ploopy, like you mentioned, was getting it, canceled early by those town and city platforms. Without that middle platform, I feel like these snares are going to start hurting a lot more than they used to.
with the consistency of knowing where the platforms will be at all times as well, combos definitely seem a lot less worrisome to go for.
Ploopy sneaking by that up air. I feel like if Justyce was able to connect those three, he could probably start trying to snipe the stock out, but instead he's here on the corner taking another nair. Not many people talk about it, but the up air from Game & Watch is just as potent as that nair because it's one of the few moves you can kind of put out one and then just kind of throw out another if you cancel it quick enough.
Yeah.
And just both hitboxes will be active at the same time.
Just having these active options that are super disjointed. Oh.
Wow, but not enough stank on the F smash there. Not going to take the stock. Ploopy going to live to fight another day. Honestly, just shrugs it off and gets that nair, and this is big damage here, Ananik.
Yeah. Looking to rack up that extra credit before he loses his stock to probably another back air.
Yeah. Gonna empty out the bucket. Tries to get the call out, though, but honestly, probably just happy to have the option back to him.
Yeah, since it was just 3 of the hits of that neutrally, I don't think it would have been all that strong to begin with.
Yeah. But you would be surprised here. A lot of Game & Watch's stuff just packs a punch.
Fair enough.
There goes that up air I was talking about. It just goes so far up above Game & Watch. And the up tilt, getting the bomb, but not the Game & Watch. Nice combo there. Kicks Justyce off stage. Kind of scouted out the jump, but does settle for the dash grab.
Oh, going for that active hitbox to try to catch the teleport.
Yeah, swing and a miss there for Ploopy, and he pays dearly for it.
He is still a stock up, or not a stock, but basically a stock up.
Oh yeah, especially
one good hit.
Yeah, if he can find the stock here without giving too much to Justyce here, it's gonna feel exactly like that. The key piercing through that small battlefield platform.
Justyce trying to return in kind with that down air.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so far, Justyce going untouched. That back air kind of starts up an offense here. Sitting at 81%, but oh, the high recovery is so smart from Ploopy.
Starting to build up the extra credit now. Before it looked like Justyce might have made it an even game again.
Yeah, it just kind of sucks. You see all that momentum just siphoned out of Justyce off of one nair connecting from Ploopy. Tricky.
How that nair connects into itself a lot. It is a lot of value on just one hit.
Oh yeah, especially that final hit. That's the biggest one, and every time I see Game & Watch, when they hit that final hit, that's when I see those big 60, 80% combos that lead into a devastating advantage state. Oh, just jumps right in front of Justyce. Gonna eat a forward throw for his troubles, but it could be a lot worse as you see that nair takes it off the top.
Active hitbox, definitely really good for edge guarding, especially when you can just recover from it.
Yeah, it's not the biggest, it trades off that multi-hit nature for power, but, Game & Watch is so light that it just works out, just like that chair. The secret option that Ploopy kind of keeps tucked away comes out again to close out another game.
Looked like the neutral B actually caught a jump or something and then straight into the chair.
Yeah, that's a potent option to do at the ledge because it's really hard to get around that chef, that neutral B, where he sends out the various meats.
Yeah.
And then if you get caught out at any moment and he dashes across, pulls out that chair, it kind of just true combos.
Yeah. And that move is really strong as well.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, into game 4 here. This could potentially be the set ender for Ploopy if he wins out here.
Some super safe neutral going on here on PS2.
Oh yeah, we're taking it slow and steady because Justyce knows that if Ploopy hits one nair, he's not letting it go until he gets like 80, 100% off of the advantage state. So
both characters with their multi-hit nairs combo into themselves.
oh yeah, this is true. This is true. Ooh, yeah, and that's a really good option. You know, whenever Game & Watch uses that fair, you got to just swing out immediately because that bomb can get deactivated. Okay, good parry into grab there. And the back air not going to get through the shield. That forward air, that dash attack is really good at catching landing options.
Game & Watch smash attacks just not punishable at all.
Wait, I averted my eyes after he got buried. I can't believe he didn't lose a stock there, but the forward air is going to take it, though. Wow, and Ploopy not following the right combo tree there, going to get punished for his troubles, but does find that last hit of Nair, and this is exactly what I was talking about.
Ooh. Barely takes him off the top there with that dash attack.
Yeah, that's what's so disgusting about dash attacks at KO. A lot of the times, holding in is the bad DI. You know, it's going to get you killed like 10% earlier. So, a lot of times you're holding in when you get dash attacked by an opponent. So it just kind of naturally feeds into each other.
Building up a lot of extra credit, probably looking to take this stock and get an entire stock lead up here.
There it is.
Once again. Not looking good for Justyce here on this match point game.
Yeah, that's not how you want to kind of go into your last stock here. But honestly, where there's a will, there is a way. And Ploopy tries to pull out the judgment. Sam trying to end the set immediately there. Okay, I like the nair there.
Bottom hit barely hit the bomb and got rid of it. Doing really good at not getting too much damage put on them before they take this stock.
Wow, big back air coming out from Justyce, but does find the landing nair as Ploopy, and actually doesn't get a third one there.
These forward airs in disadvantage seem like they're like doing a really good job of hurt box shifting and getting him out of these combos.
Yes, indeed, and then the gumption to just run up and dash attack Ploopy. That's the type of bravery you need if you want to push this to Game 5.
Yes.
Okay, so far it's looking all Ploopy though. Scouts out the movement, stuffs him out with an up air, and now Ploopy just needs to get another read here to push Justyce off stage one more time.
Justyce definitely needs to get their feet solidly on the ground here.
Okay, forward air, forward tilt. Don't see that happening too often.
We'll get something started.
Yeah, Justyce does find the grab. That's the big starter that he needed. Gonna push Ploopy to the edge, where he's gonna have to choose an option to get back to center stage, and he finds it. Just jumps right over.
The dash attack beating the Palu back air, actually.
Yeah, you know, Palutena's not the only one with a little bit of intangibility on that dash attack. You know, Game & Watch gets the key on the down air, and that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, how right on the head it hit him.
Yeah, didn't even trade, just kind of beats it out clean. Ploopy gonna win 3-1, taking the set and punching his ticket into winner's top 8. So, Ananick, that seems like it's gonna be it for us here as Wave A is coming to a close. Kind of send us away as we shift over to Wave B.
What?
Yeah, to say goodbye. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll see you.